Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Souls44 and we are going to fix my issue with Astral Sorcery Transmutation. Today we're going to do transmuting Endstone and transmuting Star Metal and doing that automated. I know I made a video just a few minutes ago. I'm going to probably clip this in, I don't know. I wanted to go ahead and show people how I fixed my problem because not more than a few seconds after I ended the video I figured it out. Or at least for me. There's not going to be just one way to do this. I know there's going to be multiple ways, but I wanted to show everybody. First of all, if you don't succeed right away, you know what? Sometimes it's best to just walk away from something for a little bit and come back, do something else. For me, that's not a problem because I get so scattered anyway. And so do many other people playing the game. There's so much to do, and this is a Direwolf 20's mod pack made by Feed the Beast, and so you know there's going to be a lot of technical stuff in it, and there's going to be a lot of automation and machinery and power generation and different things like that are really cool. And I was just super excited, and I wanted to show people how I automated it. So let's take a look real quick. First of all, I knew how to automate a single block. I could automate Star Metal here because when this thing detects Star Metal, it'll trip a redstone signal and it'll run it across, send it to this auto breaker, and it'll break it, and then this auto placer will just go ahead and place the iron ore down again. So let's go ahead and show that in progress. No, let's not break stuff. As you can see, I have a bunch of iron ore in the system, and it is going to go in here because that's what the recipe is going to tell it to do. The crafter is. Boom. So as you can see, as soon as it turns into Star Metal, no matter how long it takes, it's going to trip the redstone. Boom. All right, cool. Super easy, right? Could not get it to do multiple items because this doesn't have more than one filter. So I tried to do an observer. The observer works great for any block at all, and it'll just keep on going. But as soon as the block is placed, it would observe it, tell it, hey, come over here. Now you can put a timer on it, but that didn't help. And then you can put a NOT gate on it, and that didn't help. I put a AND gate on it, and that didn't help. NOR gate, that didn't help. I was going crazy. Then I realized, oh yeah, this thing has a range. And I pointed that out in the video. So yeah, you want to talk about it, eating crow. Anyway, I just put it as a three places away, and it goes by threes, I believe. So it goes 1, 3, 6, 9, etc. So the next item is going to be Endstone, and it's going to look for Endstone, and it's 1, 2, 3 blocks away. That's going to be because sandstone converts into Endstone from that crystal. Boom. Voila. Now we have Endstone and Star Metal on demand. And to be honest with you, I think I made enough Star Metal that I probably won't even need to make anymore ever the whole entire rest of the time I play this pack. So I feel really derpy, but you know what? I'm accomplished on this one thing, and I wanted to show everybody that I figured it out. I was super excited that I figured out a trick, or at least a pattern of this little bit of redstone. It really actually is pretty compact when you look at it. So I can now run another observer or a sensor, sensor. So let's go ahead and do that. Again, I'm going to craft this on camera, and let's go ahead and make a few, just because I'm tired of being that guy. And let's see if I can, oh, I did not. I just cannot get a break today. Oh, the coffee needs to flow. I do need some. Anyway. If you're too young to drink coffee because your parents don't let you, don't drink coffee if you're watching this. But I like it. So, look, this right here, oops, it's going to have to be threes. It is by threes. If it was by singles, I would have been happier. But it has to be 3 for some reason. So that's the options you have. 1, 3, 5, 3 by 3, 5 by 5. So I guess you could have it just detect and be one space. I could put it there. And then whenever it detects this, especially if the block doesn't exist anywhere, you know what? For sake of video, let's do that. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. Once again, wherever the thinner end is pointing on this, I really don't like the design on this. That's what it's looking for. So it's looking in this direction. And so I'm going to tell it to look in a 3x3 area. That's going to cover a very large area right there. So technically it should work. We need to tell it what we want it to find. So here's going to be the thing. Transmutation wise, what else do we want it to transmutate? Right? What else is available? Well, I wanted to point this out, and this is something that kind of frustrates me with every mod pack and mod that's out there. If you're going to have something as cool as this where you can transmute, and I believe it's under attunement, where it says iron transmutation, it tells you can transmute iron. That's great. You have to wait to look and see here. It will show you only the blocks it transmutes from, but not to. So you have to basically go through and put them down to see what happens. Or you can look it up. By the way, that's a diamond block, and it transmutes into an emerald block, which is pretty neat. I don't remember what the sea lantern changes into. I don't want to find out if the magma block becomes lava or something, so I'm not going to use that. I do love magma blocks, though. And is that nether wart? Let's see. So yeah, you have to wait here until it shows up. I'm pretty sure that was nether wart. There's the sandstone. There's the diamond. Yeah, let's see what happens with nether wart. Because I have some. I just don't have a use for it. I don't do the potions. A lot of people do potions. I don't. Whoops. Is it like this? All right. For the sake of the video, I'm going to do only 2. I don't have a lot of nether wart. I do have it on craft, though. So I could craft more if I needed. But let's see what it becomes. Okay? We're going to explore this together. I'm going to get stuck. I don't like leaving alone. Okay. So let's tell this thing. Yeah, let's go ahead and tell it to transmute. Let's find out. Oh, it does particle effects. So it was nether wart. Be something useful. Be something useful. Be something useful. Cross your fingers. Here it goes. Alakazam. Why are you taking so long? Hurry up. Soul sand? Really? Well, in any case, I guess I could automate soul sand. If I had a wither skeleton, wither builder, you need a lot of soul sand. Let's see how much soul sand you have. 275 soul sand. Why would I want to change something from valuable to less valuable? I mean, to me, it's less valuable. Soul sand has 3 things you can do with it in regular craft. I do like these, and I already have a setup I'm going to do with the end. I'm going to the end to kill the dragon and get some endermen because I'm tired of growing ender pearls in a phytogenic insulator. But soul sand really, it's not as useful as to me as the nether wart, in my opinion. I mean, there's a lot of uses, I guess, in conjunction with. I'm not that impressed. Let's go ahead and check this out. Nether wart uses. There's 6 in the craft, and 1 is not useful. That one, obviously, duplicator. I don't make these. Why? Oof, these are horrible. I would never use these rings. I tried using them before, and they don't help you. The amount of blaze you have to use and how fast it uses it up is absolutely insane. But brewing, no. Almost all the potions start with using nether wart to start the brewing process, so that's always important. I don't know, maybe to me, nether wart seems to be more valuable. Well, maybe I'm wrong. I mean, maybe it is more valuable to have soul sand. I don't know. You tell me. Like, subscribe, comment down below, or just comment down below and say, hey, nether wart is not more valuable than soul sand. Soul sand's better. Tell me. What do you think? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. What the heck is that? That I've never made. In my entire time over that I've played this game, I've never made one of those. So anyway, that's not going to work. What's another block before we get too far into this video? And this is going to be a short one if I can try and make it shorter. What other blocks we got? Nether rack. That's got to become something more. But unfortunately, I don't have an infinite number of netherrack either. Let's put those away. I was going to try and do cake, but the problem is you have to be able to pick the cake up. Well, you can't pick the cake up. It'll break it, and it'll just break the cake, and then it'll just be gone. So that's a sad situation. So let's see what happens with this. What does netherrack become? And I can't get diamond blocks unless I silk touch diamond block, and if I'm doing that, I might as well just go ahead and trade with the trader and get my emeralds. So that was I don't know, that just seems like if you're stuck and you can't find a way of getting emeralds. Nether bricks. That's actually more valuable. That is more valuable because one nether rack makes one, right? Is it one? Yeah, one makes one of these. So actually, you're getting 4 nether bricks, and it's smelted right away. But now let's see what's the use of nether brick. What uses are there? There's only 4 uses. And I'm not going to make that. I don't like this mod that much, that deep resonance. It's not something I'm used to doing. If someone wants to have me do a video for you, I will, but not a fan. I've never even really seen very many people use it. Matter of fact, I've only seen one person even try, and he quit. So, something iffy. All right, so that's not going to work. Next one. What's the next one? Let's look. Let's look. Look closely. It doesn't mention what one's inside the deal either, so that's kind of a thing. Pumpkin, sea lantern, magma block. You know what? Let's find out if we die. First of all, I don't know if I have got enough. I don't got any sea lanterns. How do you make sea lantern? I could make one. Make 2. Let's find out if these are useful. All right, here we go. Sea lantern, go. Go, sea lantern, go, go, sea lantern. Go, sea lantern, go. I don't know. That's my take on Speed Racer, and I can't sing. Don't hate. Oh! What? What? Okay. Do we want to see? Do we want to see? I can tell you right now that that is more useful to me. Is it worth? Let me see something. Here's the thing though. As far as cost goes though, like how many people are going to be running around with sea lanterns in their inventory? And how are you getting a lot of them? Let me know down below. Other than crafting them with these prismarines, and then I can make prismarine shards. Pretty easy. You just drop some quartz and I can automate that. Well, cost energy, whatever. Energy's free. Prismarine crystals are just these pulverized down. So I could make sea lanterns on a deal. I can make them automated. That would, for a minute there, it showed something. Yeah, wow. Look at that. Can I do this? So why is it in JEI that I can do that and I can't do that in the book? Wow. Alright, so let's just show how that works, shall we? Ooh, man. Alright. Lapis is far more valuable to me than a sea lantern, but a sea lantern can't, I mean, look at all the things you can do with lapis. Lapis is needed for a ton. 74 different crafts. That's amazing. I think it's a good item to have. Am I going to put it on autocraft? I don't think so, because when I do my mining, I get plenty of lapis. There's 530 in the grid, and if you looked my sea lanterns, there's 1, and I made that on camera, and now I know how to look up all the other transmutations, and I'm a dope. Womp womp. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Put a negative comment down below on that. Go ahead. I don't mind. So I just hit lens, right click on the lens, it'll tell me what it's useful for. I did not know that's how that function worked. I guess because they don't expect you to just have a crystal just shooting at it. So you have sand into clay, that's kind of useful. Magma block into obsidian, But let me ask you this. How many magma blocks are you going to be running around with? You're going to have to mine those up somewhere. Otherwise, you're going to have to make them. And that's only useful if you have a ton of lava, because you can use it in a drying basin. Otherwise, you have to make magma creams. And, of course, magma creams are ablaze and slime. So we're looking at a very convoluted setup. Okay, I see the direction they want you to go. They want you to take slime on a starlight infuser and constantly make it into magma creams, which then can let you make it into magma blocks, which then you can move into here and make obsidian. That's meh. Okay, because obsidian is super useful. We can't even go into the use for obsidian. Obsidian is great for everything. I'd build whole entire buildings out of obsidian if it weren't for the fact. Did I pull that out? Okay. Weren't for the fact that I just don't think I would get away with the fact that I'd have to break it and it would take forever. Like this thing right here, this monstrosity is going away. Well, at least most of it. I built it wrong. I made the dimensions too big for the gates, and so it serves well as a reactor holder. And that's about all. Wow, I feel like I just completely wasted a video time doing that. I don't know. Let me know down below. Like, subscribe, comment, give me negatives, give me positives. Let me know, hey, this is something you could have done better. This is something that I wish you'd have shown. I'll go back and revisit this. Sort of, kind of, need to anyway, because I'm still wanting to make at least one other item. Now, turning sand into clay, that's useful. So that's going to be my thing. And the reason why I say that is I know I can't pick up cake. I'd rather do cake. I'd rather do cake. How would you make... You could get diamond ore, I guess, from a laser or from the void ore miner. I'm not going to do that. These orchid, I don't know how you want to say it. Takes a little bit to make, but I've done it and it's very effective. This is the hardest part, getting that pixie dust, and that's actually not that bad. But you got to do a lot of work for that one. So let's do clay. So I don't have clay on me. I do. Okay, so let's tell it, hey, when you have clay, break the clay. So you're going to be looking for clay. You understand? So you're off. Thank you for understanding. There. Very simple. Now, regular sand. Now, I have sand on AutoCraft, so let's go ahead and, you know what? Let's just go ahead and tell it, hey, sand goes in here. Oh, I already turned this on. Let's turn this off. Where's my Yeta wrench? There. It's in my inventory right there. So the Yeta wrench is invaluable in tight quarters. You just shift and left click on it, and then you pick which one you want to go. That's the auto placer, and I don't want it to even touch the auto placer. Let's go ahead and turn it off on this one as well. That way we're not losing it. I just want the items to go in. So let's see. How well is this going to work? It's transmuting. It's a little slow, but this is free now. This is free. Free clay. Free clay. Now, is that going to give me clay chunks, or is that going to be clay? What's that going to give me? Oof, the transmutation time. Oh my goodness. The wait is staggering. I never expected it to take this long. It actually is. I'm not exaggerating. Why is it taking... I know, clay's the almighty. There it goes. And it worked. Now, what do they give me? Because it broke it, it should just give me clay chunks. So yeah, well... What? 7 clay? Alright, now... See, now that's something that you need to incorporate into your recipe, is you need to make sure that you know how many it's going to give you. That's kind of ridiculous, but, I mean, it is 1 piece of sand. I get 7 clay for 1 piece of sand, and it's just going to sit there, and yep, there it goes. Now, okay, so I should have 14. Oh, no. Okay, so the breaker's random. You know what? Every video. I've got the worst luck in the world. Every single video comes out this way. And if you notice, I put a ton of torches down. It was raining every single time I try to turn this doggone video on or go do anything. I was just going insane. So up here it was snowing. You know, it's just filling this area with snow every day. Now it's not snowing at all. And I needed the snow, but not to the effect that I had. I mean, I have 292 snowballs. I don't think I'm going to need that much snow. I don't know. I've collected enough snow now, put it that way. And it interferes. It'll interfere with crafts, and it'll interfere with Starlight to some degree. I don't know how much and what. I just know that if you don't clear it out, some things don't work. Yeah, so this is really frustrating though, because now I'm not going to be able to give it a good recipe. The average on the first one was probably only 3 or 4, but an odd number. So let's clear it out. I cleared it out. Let's just go ahead and put this away, because that's going to be the last one I do. That's the end of the video after I figure this out. I will go ahead and create crafting patterns. I'll do that off camera. Come on, change. Come on and change. This is a long wait. And that's another thing too. I really wish it would at least tell me. Oh, not. No. Come on. How many did it give me? No. The heck was that all about? See, that gave me 7. Am I guessing correctly that every time it's empty, it'll give me 7? I'm curious. I just don't understand why it would be different. So last time we'll wait. I screwed that up, I think. Let's have an empty hand and be patient. Dalai Lama. Teach me patience, Almighty. There. Okay. 7. So, 7 clay. So that's 2 in a row with 7 clay. That means I'm just going to go ahead and say 6 on the craft, just in case. Don't stand on it. Now I can fill this in, create crafting patterns, and be done. So thanks for stopping by. I don't need that. I can just fill that up. Hollow areas bother me. I know it's not going to affect anything, but they do kind of bother me. Right? 7. I'm just going to tell it 7. I don't understand why that fluke happened, but yeah. So I'm just going to reconnect this. So to the interface, I'm going to say insert, and it's already on. And to the breaker, it's going to be extract, always active. And so now it won't fill up. It's just going to go ahead and empty, and do not do that with the full hand. So I should watch it happen one time. It'll be, you know, there you go. Boom. Now that went into the grid. Successfully creating an automated system for both star metal and stone and clay. There we go. And once again, thanks for stopping by. This is Solus44, and it was a pleasure having you here. I know I derped on camera, and I don't mind admitting to it. I just want to go ahead and show what it is that I go through. But I'm going to do this for you. That's the thing. You ask me to help you with a mod, say, how do I make this? I can give you an idea of what I would do. And I'll show you and make you a video where this is what I do. Instead of you having to go through somebody reading a wiki, watching tons of other videos that are not fully just what you want. So you say, hey, Solus44, I want a video on how to do transmutation with Starlight. These are the things that I want to make. And this is the mod pack I have. I get the mod pack. I set it up in a test world or in a real world like this. I get to that point. I make a video and I show just specifically what you need help with. I post a video, or I DM you directly, or I PM you directly, whatever it's called now. I'll contact you directly and fix it. I'll show you, hey, this is how I do things. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. This is Solus44 again, and if you want to get a hold of me on Twitter, that's also an option. It's at Twitter. It's going to be at Solus44. The name is the same as it is on my YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping by. You have a great day. Bye-bye now.